the Nuggets. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Here you see the defensive savvy of Garnett on display, helping him come up with the steal, which turns into a successful fast break.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Porter's shot is off. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Jordan. Murray for three. And again, Denver no good. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so here is Denver. Following the score by Dallas. Jordan misses.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Pass to Doncic. Porter with the steal. And here's Murray. There's the three. Sinks it from distance. Murray's got 8.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Johnson inside, defended by Murray. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Nuggets trail. And here's Murray. Give him 8. Here's Porter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Highland in for Murray. Now here's Johnson. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Najee. Fires the three. That one is off. And it's Dallas the other way. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they've made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Brown. The Mavs get their last shot to go. The Mavericks pull it in. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
Sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so here is Denver. The Mavs get their last shot to go. And there it is for him. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I like the fact that Smith is a very solid shooter from mid-range. His teammates are confident with him from that spot.
And Green comes to help. Here's Garnett. Offensive rebound. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 14.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Smith. Just 5 on the clock. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Bryant, pass to Johnson. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. And now it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Up top, Dinwiddie, covered by Smith. Here's Bryant, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Credit where it's due to the Mamba mentality, but Bryant also has incredible gifts. He's the result of hard work and talent.
And Denver has possession, trailing by 13. Here's Highland. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And so it's Dallas in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Tough to... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Dallas?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
They've got Luka Doncic. Johnson is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Dinwiddie at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Here's Doncic. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Highland off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Jordan's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Smith. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, their skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game. Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Jordan. Rebounded by Johnson. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Highland. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Green, a screen. Pulls up, high post. Murray, no good.
they really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And that one good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Mavericks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Jeff Green entered the NBA in 2008 as a small forward.
Yeah, and you know, as the game has changed, BA, so has Green's position. You know, he mostly played the 4. Sometimes he's a 5. But really what makes him valuable is his versatility, his toughness. And that's allowed him to have a long career. And he knows how to battle bigger guys and help his team.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope comes in for Highland. Outside, Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Doncic.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Dallas's shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Johnson's got 25 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last.
Days.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Nuggets. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Jordan with a screen on Bryant. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bryant. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, he plays with so much physicality. Garnett accustomed to finishing through contact.
And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Outside Murray. Jordan with a screen on Dinwiddie. Murray from outside. Jordan finds Murray. 6 to shoot. Gordon outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gets the 3 to fall. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough react.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And with a moment here, let's see the league's top scorers.
Shooting for Michael Porter Jr. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
Porter hits them both.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Doncic. Oh, Jordan with the block. On the wing, Porter. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Outside Murray. And again, Denver no good.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. To the inside. Here's Garnett. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 5 assists in the game.
Defense playing Garnett nice and close inside, but he flexes some muscle and gets through to his finish anyway.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Doncic against Gordon. Here's Garnett. Sends it home from three-point land. 9 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
For the Nuggets, Najee, he's checked in for Jordan, and it's Smith in for Murray. Here's Smith. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Garnett, defended by Gordon, and the basket is good. Bryant's got 8.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. 14 foul.
Porter finds Smith. Six on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Najee. Oh,
What you say?
wow.
My goodness. Come on now. You know, in addition to his blinding speed, Smith just drops dimes all over the place. He's really difficult to match up against in the pick and roll.
Bryant outside. Driving inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Smith against Dinwiddie. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
First one falls for him.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Smith outside. Green with a screen on Dinwiddie. Smith with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Boy, you talk about Smith. He's not only an accomplished passer, but I think his shooting keeps defenses honest as well, even when they try to get physical with him.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. They get it back. Kicks it out to Bryant. Second shot opportunity. Good. He hits the jumper. Bryant's got 14 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Green. Here's Highland. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the half. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. 6 points for him.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Dinwiddie goes in. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Bryant. 4-3. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Appreciate it, Allie.
Hello there, everybody. Tipping things off. Actually, let's switch topics to one I know everybody's been thinking of.